Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be making a video on the new app that will be replacing the Backup and Sync app by Google in May this year. This app is called Drive File Stream. Basically, it's the same app as Backup and Sync. There is a few differences, and the main one being that Backup and Sync would automatically take your desktop or your files or folders and sync them with Google Drive. The Drive File Stream app acts more as a cloud drive that's located on your machine. So basically, if you created a new folder and you put a bunch of pictures in it on your desktop, you would then take the folder and drag it into the G drive, it's called, which I'll show you. And then from there it will sync into your drive. If you add the folder to your desktop, the Backup and Sync app used to automatically take whatever's in the folder and the folder itself and put it in your drive for you. So that's the only difference here, really, with Drive File Stream and Backup and Sync. You can read more about that on this page here. If you just Google Drive File Stream, it kind of shows you, the installation process. It also gives you some notes you can read about it. There is also more information on it that has charts kind of showing the difference between Backup and Sync and Drive File Stream. So basically, to give you an example, I have it installed on my computer. So to get to your G drive that it's called, you would go to your start menu and hit computer, and right here you'll see once we install it for you, which will be happening sometime this week, right here you now have the Google Drive File Stream drive, or the G drive. This is a drive that has unlimited space, so you will never have an issue with it being full or having space issues. So once you open it, there's two drives. You have the Team drive, and then you have My drive. Team drives obviously is a shared drive. We can get more into that. It's kind of similar to the P drive that I know we used to have, where you would share worksheets or lesson plans with other teachers in your teams or in your buildings. That's definitely something that we can bring back and kind of incorporate into the Team drive part of this app. And then My drive is just your drive. Once we install this for you, you will sign into your school Gmail account, which is where it pulls all this information from. So to kind of give you an example of how it works and how it would benefit you, I have a folder here where I just put some sample photos in. So if I wanted to add this folder to my drive, there's two ways to do it. So obviously the way you can do it, if you'd rather not use the app, I guess you could say, you'd go to the browser and go to Drive, and then you'd take the folder and drag it in to your drive. But this app kind of eliminates that process for you. So instead of doing it that way, you can either go here to the start menu like I showed you, hit computer, go into the G drive, and then go to My drive, and from here you just take the folder and make sure you're up here on the top and it says copy to My drive. If you let go there, it's already telling me that I kind of have a folder named test, but if you didn't have a folder named test, you would just hit yes, and as you can see, now it's adding folder to my drive. And this little blue icon right here, I know you can see the clouds on these ones. The blue icon means that everything in the folder and the folder itself is syncing. You can also see that down here, which is another way to get to the G drive. Instead of going to the start menu, you can go to the little arrow right here, and there will be an app called Drive File Stream. If you click that, you can see that it just sunk all the images that were in the folder. And if you hit here, open Google Drive folder, it brings you right to the G drive as well. So this is kind of a neat feature. There is one thing I just want to mention. Say I made this folder on my desktop and we just dragged it into your drive. If you drag it into your drive with only these three pictures in it, and then you add these two pictures after, you'll have to re-drag the folder to your drive. Kind of a way of avoiding that situation is if you go to your drive, hit My drive, and if you right click, you can actually just create a folder directly in your Google Drive, call it whatever you want, and then from there, now if you open that, you can add in the folders that you want, and now it'll automatically sync so that you don't have to worry about dragging the folder back and forth from your desktop into the Google Drive app. If you have any other questions, please let anyone from the tech team know. We do have this set to install automatically on all machines. It should be on your machine probably Tuesday or Wednesday. You'll see a screen pop up and you just log into your Gmail, and from there we can show you how to use it, or you know, grab any files you need and test it with you. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.